Welcome learners to Form 4 Biology. Like I've always done before with any other subject, I like to highlight the topics which you are expected to cover before your exams, before your MSCE exams in 2026. So Form 4 Biology requires you to cover the following topics in that order. First of all, the first topic is the plant responses, human respiratory system, human excretory system, coordination, immunity, genetics, evolution, biotechnology, infectious and non-infectious diseases. So these are the topics that you are expected to cover in Form 4. In that order, so make an effort. Sometimes your teacher might not have covered some of the topics, so you need to take the onus on yourself to read at your own pace, in your own time, at your own pace, to cover the topics that might have been skipped, that were either skipped or the teacher for some reason did not teach. So make sure you cover all these topics for you to face your exams successfully well. Alright, so I think we covered the first topic already, so it may not make sense to do it again. Instead, we are going to quickly go to topic number 2. Welcome to topic number 2 of your MSCE Form 4 Biology. Alright, so in topic 2, we are going to be looking at the human respiratory system. Alright, so by the end of this topic, you are required to describe the factors that influence the breathing mechanism in humans. And then you should be able to explain how tissue respiration occurs. Explain the importance of gaseous exchange. And then explain abnormal conditions that are associated with the respiratory system in human beings. So these are the objectives that you should be able to achieve in this topic called the human respiratory system. Let's jump to tissue respiration, which is also called the cellular respiration. Definition: we shall define tissue respiration as the process by which organic food substances are broken down in body cells in order to release energy. Okay, so organic food substances here refers to glucose, which is found in your blood. It's given the formula C6H12O6. Fats, which are lipids, and oils, and others. But the main one is the glucose. The main substance that is involved in cellular respiration is the glucose. So this process takes place in the body cells, and the main product is the energy. Remember that your body requires energy to do different activities such as walking, running, talking like I'm doing now. These are all energy demanding processes. So the energy that we use for different activities is coming from a process called tissue respiration. Tissue respiration occurs in special structures in cells which are called mitochondria. When there are many, it's mitochondria, but when you're looking at one, you say mitochondrion. Okay, so mitochondria are rod-shaped organelles. Remember that organelles are structures in cells. And they are considered to be sites for cellular respiration. That's where cellular respiration occurs. Okay, so structurally, mitochondria have double membrane, which are the outer and the inner folded membranes. This is very important because the double membranes shall increase, the fact that they are folded shall increase the surface area for the process of cellular respiration to occur or to take place. Mitochondria are present in almost all body cells, but they are numerous in cells that need a lot of energy, like in muscle cells. Remember that muscle cells need a lot of energy in order to contract as well as to relax. For example, muscles in the arm, the biceps and triceps muscles need more energy. So they need more energy, therefore more mitochondria should be available in order to make energy for the activities, the action of muscles. Very important. But also cells such as sperms, they need more energy to swim, especially during the process called fertilization. The sperm needs to swim towards an egg. So this swimming requires a lot of energy. Kidney cells, liver cells, heart muscles, all these are energy-intensive cells, organs. Therefore, they have more mitochondria in order to make more energy for their actions. So you may be asked to draw a structure of the mitochondria where respiration takes place. Okay, so structurally it's this one. You must draw it nicely. It has what is called the matrix inside. Then it has the inner membrane and the outer membrane. And then we have these which are finger-like projections. These are called cristae. Each part plays a very crucial role when it comes to process of cellular respiration. The mitochondrion has some adaptations which make it suited for its functions. The inner membrane of mitochondrion are folded cristae. This folding helps to increase the surface area for respiration. So we are saying one adaptation feature is that the mitochondrion has folded cristae. The use of these cristae, the folding helps to increase surface area for respiration, for respiration. Secondly, mitochondria contain enzymes and other molecules required for respiration. Remember that respiration is a chemical reaction, therefore it must be like other chemical reactions, they must be catalyzed or speeded up. So this speeding up is achieved by the presence of enzymes. Remember that enzymes are biological molecules which are like catalysts. They are biological catalysts. A catalyst is a chemical substance that speeds up a chemical reaction. So some examples of enzymes that are present in the mitochondria are hydrogenase, dehydrogenase, phosphorylatokinase, decarboxylase, for example, are some of these enzymes. Please make sure you know these enzymes by name so that in case the examiner asks you to mention any one of them, you should be able to do so without struggle. Very, very important. Now, cellular respiration or respiration, it comes in two types. There are two types of tissue respiration. Namely, we have what is called aerobic respiration and the anaerobic respiration. The first step of both aerobic and anaerobic respiration is the same, which is called glycolysis. All right. Glycolysis is basically the process of splitting of glucose molecule into two molecules. Namely, we have what is called the pyruvic and acid molecules. So glucose is broken down. Remember glucose molecule. Glucose molecule is basically C6H12O6. So this is split down by a process called glycolysis into two pyruvic acid molecules. So whether you are looking at aerobic or anaerobic process, the first thing is glucose should be split into two pyruvic acid molecules. Alright, so when we meet again, we are going to look at the two types of respiration in detail, and later, for the good of your exams, for the sake of your exams, you should be looking for differences as well as similarities between these two types of respiration. For now, let me go. Wishing you a beautiful day, and please work hard, study hard, so that you can come back with your testimony in the exam. Thank you very much. My name is Mr. Paul Chirola once again.